Christian. Need to borrow Ramma for a minute. A little girl talk. About Joey.
Excuse me. I'm Joey Buchanan, Clint Buchanan's son. I'm looking for my father's cardiologist, Dr. Shen.
I'm afraid the test confirmed the initial diagnosis. Your heart is failing. I've notified the National Registry.
Well, it doesn't matter how high you put me on that list. The odds of finding a donor, not going to happen, not with my blood type.
We'll do everything we can to make you comfortable, Mr. Buchanan. You might think about getting your affairs in order, making arrangements with family.
I don't want my family to know anything about this.
Dad?
I can take it from here, Doctor.
So when can my dad get out of here?
Oh, it's going to be a while, Joey. And now Dr. Shen has other patients to see.
See, that is a good sign. Right? You're already bossing your doctors around.
It's good to see you, Joey.
Been here every day. I mean, I wish I was here last night when you came to. I was over at the courthouse with Mom. I wish Cutter would have called me.
Yes, I hear that he's been keeping vigil.
Yeah, not anymore.
Why? What happened?
Well, let's just say he has his hands full.
With what? The job he never got? Joey, you might as well tell me. I'm going to find out.
It's my fault. I mean, I screwed up, Dad. Cutter married Tess.
Forgive me, Christian. I need to go speak to my friend.
And then we'll finish our conversation.
I need your help.
I thought you were home with Joey and the baby.
The baby's asleep and Joey went to see his dad. I need to ask you something.
Okay, I'm not giving up my room for you to use as a nursery.
Oh, Ramma, come on. Not everything is about you. I'm in trouble, all right? My marriage is about to end.
Why, what happened?
Cutter. He's gonna ruin everything.
Oh, Aubrey, I'm sure you're overreacting. Cutter's not smart enough.
He married Tess.
Tess? Isn't she married to that filmmaker guy you were romancing in Venice?
Not anymore. She ended that and married Cutter.
Interesting. But I thought the plan was you and Cutter scan Joey for all his money and then run off together.
Well, the plans changed.
Since when, and why wasn't I informed?
I'm informing you right now. The plans have changed. I told Cutter we're through.
How could Cutter be married to Tess? I thought Tess was married to Ford.
She was. All right, and I tried to use that to our advantage. You know that Aubrey and I have custody of Ryder.
Yeah, your mother told me that you stepped up on that. Thank you, Joey.
Well, that was actually all Aubrey's idea. She loves kids. Anyway, I tried to offer Ford a deal. I know how much he loves his son. So I told Ford that I would give him custody of Ryder if he would have Tess committed.
It's not such a bad move.
And he was going to go for it. Only Tess caught wind of it and took off. Somehow she managed to hook up with Cutter, got a lawyer, and had her marriage to Ford annulled.
And married that SOB.
Oh, it gets worse. He came to me today.
Now he wants a deal.
And obviously he doesn't want custody of a child.
He wants money.
Lots of it.
Why? I mean, not that I really liked him, but you and Cutter were in the middle of a scandal, right? If he breathes one word to the Buchanans, your marriage will be over. And most importantly, they'll kick me out of the house.
Why do you think I'm here? Don't you think I know that?
Well, you shouldn't be talking to me. You need to talk to Cutter. You need to win him back. Go!
I love Aubrey.
I didn't ask you if you loved her. Oh, God, Joe, if you got to think about it, that's not good.
I mean, yes, I have some questions, but that makes sense, right? Like, I don't know her very well, as you've pointed out. And you've always told me that she was after my money. And you even threatened to disinherit me until Aubrey talked you out of it. Kelly claims that Aubrey and Cutter are not brother and sister. I mean, that flash drive from the camera that you put in Aubrey's room, Kelly was sure that it proved Aubrey wasn't who she said she was. But, Dad, when I looked at the footage, all I saw was Aubrey telling her brother how much she loved me. And that makes no sense. I mean, why would Kelly go to all that trouble to get me to see what was on the jump drive if it didn't prove what she said it proved?
What is it you're really asking me, Joey?
I don't want Cutter back. Aubrey, you're not making any sense. If you want to steal Joey's money, you cannot upset Cutter. You need this guy.
What? I don't love Cutter anymore, okay? I love Joey.
I want the truth, Dad.
Oh, Joey, any number of people have been trying to tell you the truth for months, but you didn't want to hear it, and so now we've all kind of given up.
Yeah, but things have changed. I mean, Aubrey and I have custody of Ryder. We're talking about having kids of our own. I mean, I can't do that if she's lying to me. All right, I need you to tell me the truth. All right, please, Dad, tell me what you know.
I think you know what I'm going to say.
I need to hear you say it.
Aubrey Wentworth, and I doubt that's her name, is a grifter, a con artist. And she and Cutter are no more brother and sister than you and the clock on the wall. They're lovers, and they targeted you in Europe, and they set out to gain your trust so they could fleece you for as much money as they possibly could. And the footage that you saw on that jump drive from Kelly, oh, there they were. The two of them were planning what they were going to do, and they were groping each other for good measure. But then they caught on, and they pulled a switch. And what you saw was their altered version. Now, I still had a copy of the original in my safe. In fact, at one point in time, you were holding it in your hands. Do you remember that?
You practically begged me to watch it.
And then Aubrey stepped in. You remember? And she goaded you into destroying it.
Why'd you let her do that?
Well, it didn't really matter, because you weren't ready to find out what Aubrey really is, a professional thief. Joey, you've been conned.
I don't know how it happened. I fell in love with my husband.
Well, it could be worse.
How? Cutter told Joey that he only married Tess for the money and the family could have her back for a price.
Gosh, we do have a problem. Joey's definitely going to realize that you were in on the scam.
I can't lose him, not now.
Well, you have one thing in your favor.
What?
You love him. And once you tell him that, he'll believe you because it's true.
Oh, I hope so. Cutter actually promised not to implicate me.
Well, he must have kept his promise then.
Why do you say that?
Because if he told Joey about your involvement, Joey'd be here right now, and it would not be pretty.
I feel so stupid. I mean, you warned me. Kelly warned me. Oh, my God, Kelly. Oh, my God, the way I treated her. Dad, I hurt her.
Son, you were played.
Because I'm a fool.
Now, come on, now, I just don't think it is foolish to trust people and believe in people. But what you gotta do is, you gotta take your time. Investigate people before you commit yourself. Now, having said that, don't throw out the baby with the bathwater because, Joey, you got a good and generous heart. And not all people do. You just gotta learn to protect it.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to need it where I'm going.
Where's that?
To put an end to Aubrey. To apologize to Kelly.
Supposed to do, Ramma. I did not expect this to happen. I actually love him.
Okay, so fight for him. After all, what have you done wrong? Nothing. He's lucky to have you, babe.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he'll be totally thrilled with the whole sleeping with Cutter thing.
Oh, fidelity, fidelity. So overrated.
Maybe to you, definitely not to Joey.
Just make sure Joey never finds out.
And what if Cutter decides to tell him?
Stop him.
How?
Keep telling me that in all these years, Cutter has not told you any of his secrets. Come on, Aubrey. Blackmail him, darling. You're going to need some leverage if this test plan backfires.
Insurance. Okay.
As for Joey, it's all good. He loves you. Now you love him. It's a happy ending.
Oh, I hope so.
Well, it better be. Because if you're out on the street, I'm out on the street.
I know it's tempting to let Aubrey know that you're onto her, but you can't do that. Not so long as Cutter is still married to Tess. We might need Aubrey to help get Jesse back.
So I'm just supposed to pretend?
Yeah, I know. It's a lot to ask, but you have to beat Aubrey at her own game, Joey. Now, for now, you play the loving husband. Your time will come, I promise you that. But first, we've got to get your sister back.
You're right, Dad. You're right. You know, I'm really glad to have you back. Yeah, your heart may have taken a hit, but that brain of yours is still ticking. All right, and you're gonna be up and out of here in no time. I know it. Thanks, Dad. Look, I know it wasn't easy watching me make a jerk out of myself. I just really hope I'm that patient with my kids someday.
You know something? I'm very proud of the man that you've become. Don't let this change you.
That's good. That's good. Hey, listen. You hang on. Hey, this is John McBain, all right? I need a bus to my apartment at the Angel Square Hotel, all right? We have a woman. She's been stabbed. She has a pulse, but it's weak. Hurry! Hurry.
Hey, you.
Nigel told me I'd find you here.
How's your dad?
Good. Good.
Next time you visit him, I want to come with you, okay?
Oh, no. That's not necessary. No. I know the two of you don't really get along.
Well, I'd like to change that. I don't ever want you to feel like you have to choose between your father and me.
Oh, sweetheart. You don't need to worry about that. Because there is no contest. What are you drinking, Ramma?
Can you ask Christian to make me a Jelly Belly?
Of course I can.
And you know what I like.
Yes, I do.
See? Oh, you have nothing to worry about. Joey loves you.
Now I just have to take care of Cutter.
I do not want anything like that happening again. I'll be getting back to you. Hello, Joe. Out for a night on the town with your wife?
Yeah, just getting her all set up. Is Kelly here?
No, I believe she has other plans.
It's gonna be okay. Ambulance is on its way. All you gotta do is hang on. Right? Hey, there you are. Shh. Hey. I'm right here. What happened? Who did this to you?